It's your boy Mike, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. The newest Jiren fight is tough, and I wanted to try beating it with only units that are coinable right now, so basically none of the newest units. And what we did was we used the Omega Shenron team, especially because the Omega Shenron team is just a team that does not really build up at all. I think the only stacker on here in terms of offense is just STR Rose. Everything else is just like right out of the gate full power for these units. And then on top of that, don't forget that AGL Jiren can actually have his attack lowered in the first phase. So what we're about to see, for example, is I have it where it's a physical Omega Shenrons on both on the first and third slot, but also STR Rose in second slot. And because I know that he's not going to super until after we attack, because he's doing the group attack, we go ahead and lower his attack right now, meaning that the second that he does decide to attack, well, it's not going to matter anymore because he's having his attack lowered by so much. Thankfully though, I'm pretty sure we action broke. No, never mind. Wait, that was, I think, another turn. But Jiren goes ahead and supers right now, and we can see here, like, boom, just from us doing the one attack lowering, physical Omega is just taking it for double digits. Then we have Rose just continuously start building up with his 18 key. He does miss the additional super attack. It doesn't really matter in the end. He gets the additional super attack from Hidden Potential though. My Rose, I believe, is like, I showed it all at the end in case you were curious, like the entire team. But STR Rose is 3 dupes. And then we go over the other units, like dupes later on. But it is really nice too, because you got to remember, Tech Sin is just a sideburner unit. It's probably a unit that a lot of you guys already have rainbowed. And then Int Shadow Dragon Army is a free-to-play unit. The Fapu has also been on like a decent amount of banners, so a lot of people probably have that as well. Int Majin Buu Ultimate Gohan or Buhan. You can acquire him right now with the redstones if you still have some of those available to you. So mine was rainbowed, but like the main part of Buhan that we really are utilizing here is not only Buhan's attack lowering like how we saw earlier, but he can get up to 66% damage reduction. He gets 22 with every single rainbow key sphere that he obtains. So when we have all of these units who are just constantly lowering the Jiren's like attack, right, and we constantly have it where we're just getting massive amounts of damage reduction, we're surviving so much of this and being able to just consistently lower this guy's attack, so that I feel like the first phase is always the one that is just killing a lot of people. Like, I tried taking the newest units into this. I'm gonna be honest, I could not beat this. I had the physical Z duo. I've tried the 8th year GT duo. I've tried physical UI Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, and mine just take way too much. I'm like, the physical UI is like 1 dupe. The Int Super Saiyan 4s are 1 dupe. Daima is 2 dupes. Daima Vegeta is 1 dupe. So my units can't, they just can't survive it. they can't survive this Jiren portion unless, like, I guess if I just ran attack lowerers, but I didn't really. So I was just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm just gonna run the Omega team. It really depends on what you want to do here. I decide that I was like, did I decide it in the end? Yeah, I think I did. I'm recording this after I already beat the event, by the way, because I have like, I didn't want to do the intro 20,000 times and then keep losing, but I put Infapu in the first slot here because I do want to have the revive not only procced for this guy and then not have to worry about like the AoE deciding to just kill us out of nowhere. But on top of that, I wanted to have access to his active skill and be able to use the Ghost Usher at any time. But we go ahead and get that. We do need to get to the next phase as soon as possible, though. Remember that we are losing attack and defense with every single turn that passes. right here it shows 11% attack and defense that we lose, and then Jiren also gets more attack with each turn pass. But even with him getting all of the attack up every single turn, if you look at the top left, we could actually see he is lower attack than he normally has on the start of turn 1, because if it was higher, that attack symbol would be going up, but no, it is lower. Most of the time as well, we do like to keep the Int Legion of Shadow Dragons in the second slot. I wanted to just go ahead and float off the Tech Sin Shenron, since he's going to be type effective right now, and that's definitely going to help us out with doing much more damage. Like, he's the one, like, main, and I don't know if I would say main damage dealer on the team, but he is a person who's going to be doing some pretty nice stuff, I would say. But I decided to float him off because he's only going to be type effective for this part. So he's only going to be like super reliable for this section. And as long as we just keep super attacking with literally any of these GT units, we're just going to constantly be debuffing the Jiren though. And he's just going to continuously lose more attack, more attack, more attack. Like, it's actually insane how just the GT team kind of like fodderizes this beginning phase. Like I forgot to show it. We are using the GT boss's support memory right now, because I did not do this itemless. I don't know. I don't think that this team could do it itemless. It's possible, I suppose, but you probably have to get pretty lucky. Now we do have the revive, or not the revive. We do have the KO mechanic for Fat Boo. Remember that after you revive, he does have, and I totally forgot about it until afterwards. Like, I'm pretty sure I checked the passive after it. But after you revive, you also survive 1 KO attack per turn. So us putting Fat Boo in slot 3 meant no matter what, he was going to be completely fine. Because at the end of the day, he's going to have that KO attack, and or surviving the KO attack. And we already know how powerful that is against like 1 attack. When there's only 1 attack in the back, that I know my goat lives that, right? But on top of that, we also are going to have his Usher effect. I decided not to use it here, by the way, because if we use it early when Jiren is constantly building up attack, then I feel like we're just wasting it, right? Like, if we use it right now, what does it stop? We what, take 0 damage and go from that to 0 damage? Like, we didn't need it, right? And I wanted to hold it off until we 100% did need it, like when Boo decided to come back, right? And then here we go. I'm not gonna lie, again, I forgot that the KO attack was a part of his passive, so I was like actually crying here, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember that part. And I do think I like open up. Did I open it up? No, I remember now that Zamasu, us having the like certain amount of HP, like I think it's like under 50% HP with Zamasu, means that we just bombed Jiren right there. So I think I got so distracted by noticing that we could use that I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, and then I was just double checking and seeing how much damage reduction he had. He only gets 10%, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and use another Icarus here. So remember that we have 80% damage reduction with Fusion Zamasu, or no, sorry, not Fusion Zamasu, just regular STR Zamasu right now. There are crits obviously happening, but like I think that we'd probably when I was doing this, I was like, oh, we're probably gonna be fine. We go ahead and break his action there too. That's another like really strong part of Omega too, by the way. Like, we can not only break, and then this is like an insane attack set for us barely even building up Rose at all, by the way. But I got so distracted with the action break that Omega does every single turn with both Omegas. Like, it actually is pretty insane. By the way, this was actually confusing to me. Like, we just straight up did not see how much damage it did, and it did that the first time too. Like the normal, I think was it like the number was absent, and then he did that crit right there, and it fucking broke the game. So we lived, I guess. I thought we lost. Like I was already like, fuck, I gotta delete this recording and re-upload it again. And then we just go into the next turn. And I was like, oh, why did we not see what the damage was? I was so confused. I was trying to save some of those int key spheres for Buhan, but I was like, it's probably not the move. So I just get the 7 for Sin Shenron, make it where that he's able to have the what's it called? All of the effects that you get from getting 7 orbs. Then we get the 3 rainbow key spheres. Because you're generating so many rainbow key spheres on this team, by the way, Int Buhan has his 66% damage reduction just permanently up, which is really nice. And this is also another reason why I wanted to float off Sin, because now that we have gotten into the int phase, in fact, I probably should have just kept Buhan around rather than... I think the reason why is just because I wanted the links, right? But this is the whole reason why I didn't want to have Sin on rotation the first time, is because now that we go to the int phase, we have to pop an item or else we just die there. Then we action break the normal. We get hit by a super attack against Tech Sin. We already have both items up right now, both an Icarus and a Whis, so we take that for double digits. Int Buhan goes ahead and does his super attack as well. We got the crits in it too, and Jiren is already at a insanely small amount of HP. He decides to super again, but Buhan decides to dodge. And then now we can just go ahead and pop the Fat Boo active skill that we were talking about earlier. So we are still below 50% HP. Oh, I misplayed there. Actually, no, it doesn't matter because we heal with these candies, right? Yeah, I don't know. Either way, we should not have picked up those S tier key spheres, because in my head, what I was thinking was like, oh, we were below the 50% HP, so Zamasu is going to have that big attack stat, right? No, we didn't attack because we didn't use an active skill. So not only did we not have the guaranteed crits, but we also lost like a massive amount of attack. I don't know if Zamasu would have been able to get that insane stat boost again, but I feel like it would have been close with the HP that Fat Boo just gained with those candies. It would have been insanely close. But yeah, this is the whole reason why we saved onto the Fat Boo active skill. Makes it where this turn is just completely free. Don't have to worry about literally anything. Then we go into the next turn and it's just guaranteed win. Because not only do the Omega Shenron have like 100% damage reduction, but like just everyone here. Look at that. We delayed that with we delayed all of these. we delayed the fight so long that we get to see the Int Shadow Dragon active skill as well. That is pretty funny. I just decided to pop the last item. I wanted to play it as safe as possible, and especially because there is no mission to just do this without any items. So we go ahead and beat it. We have the last super that Jiren does right here. And then we get the Dokkan mode at the last seconds as well. Doesn't really matter though. I was just like, whatever. I'll just do it because why not? And I believe that this is the final attack before we go ahead and defeat Jiren. Really, really tough fight. I do think that it is sad that a lot of these characters are all reliant on dodge. We have the Int Super Saiyan 4s who are reliant on dodge with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We have the physical UI and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta with the UI portion. We have the limited time boost for AGL MUI, and all of these characters that want to go ahead and dodge and want to be able to do Z Duo also, who have it where in Saw 1 they have the 50% chance to dodge. You just can't activate any of that. But see all the items that we did there. We can go ahead and check out the team right now. I had to turn off the volume, by the way, because of copyright music. We start going through all this stuff, and I realized it a little bit afterwards. I there was like one link off of a lot of these units, and I think it's because I was keeping some of these units around to use my link keys on, and I just never linked them up. So like it wouldn't have made that big of a difference. It's literally one link away from everything, but we have the last unit here. Either way though, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys have a great week. See you guys in the next one. Peace.